really need to find myself another 6. Six chime belting. Good damn. So I want some more water. Welcome, 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 welcome. Well, this is wake up with me, I guess, slash singing, because why not? And yes, I have literally just woken up and turned the camera on. So I turned my bed hair into one monstrosity to less of a monstrosity. Very raw voice. I literally went to bed at like 5 o'clock in the morning. Do not recommend. Do not recommend. Because, bruh, I got inspired to make the video like 9:48. And I have to do a full day of shopping. No. Full day. Ah, my eye. Ugh. This is what happens when you have your eyes too hard. Oof. I have some cleaning and shopping to do today with my brothers. And yeah. It's gonna be good. Just need to have some green tea. It's in the fridge. Ooh, that hurts so bad. I'm gonna feel that. Definitely gonna feel that. Oh yeah, see? This is how you know I've set up. Because it's like cracky eyes. Anyway. I reckon this is gonna be the start of a new vlog. A proper vlog. Day in the life of moi. Just so other people have someone they can listen to and do stuff with. Although I will definitely forget to talk while I'm doing things once I focus. Because once I focus, yeah, it's either I'm down on the task, like that, or it's like I forget to focus and it's like, you knew. Shut that flames. Alright. Shut in the dark. It's copyright or whatever. It's my shot in the dark flame. Jesus. My shot in the dark mug from AC/DC when they released their newest album in 2020. And I didn't realise that until like 2021. Oh, like, but Angus is a real G, and I know I'm mixing up all my words and terminologies. I don't care. It's also empty, by the way, because I am recovering. Well, pretty much there. Recovered from COVID for the second time. Well, second year in a row of having COVID, because I got it last year during my real tough job because Coffee and Sneezy were in store, and Coffee and Sneezy was who I called the customers that were legitimately coughing and sneezing, and I went over there without wearing masks because I was like, this is fine, I just want to breathe. Humans need to breathe. And what did I do? Just curried it up, and it's like, oh boy. I found that out the hard way a couple of days later. Yikes. But yeah, this is gonna be my vlog. I had the intention of just singing. So I might do that now. Definitely don't have any lyrics for the song. We just ran my parade. I don't do some of them. So that's all that matters. Oh, actually, no, it's Mercy. Never mind. Mercy and Raining on Your Parade by Duffy are boss. They're just so good. I love you. This is Mercy. But I've got to stay true. Ooh. You got me begging on my knees and begging, please stop playing games. 'Cause what you do it well. I'm under your spell. You got me begging you for mercy. Why won't you believe me? Got me begging you for mercy. Why won't you believe me? You're begging me for yeah, yeah, yeah. You got me begging down on my knees. You got me begging, and then even sung the rest of it, which is I need a man who can take mine. And I've forgotten that bit, but that's okay, because we're getting back to begging you for mercy. Oh, won't you believe me? I'm begging you for mercy. Why won't you believe me? You got me. And it just sounds really good, which is why I'm jamming, because it's all in here. It's all in here, but I can't. Just look at the video Mercy by Duffy. He's a very 60s inspired singer. But yeah, this is my corner of the internet. It actually feels really good. Oh my god, it's like I don't know, just talking to my camera. It's great. Right, have a great day. Night, or happy time zone, as Chloe Taylor would say. Don't let anybody get you down. If they do, fuck 'em. Life is way too short for, like, there's a saying, it's from my favourite Australian comedian duo. Oh my god, I've forgotten his name. Leno and Woodley. Leno and Woodley. Well, Leno. Oh, Leno and Woodley. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words have irreversible damage or something. This is some wisdom I got from a Tara video, pick a card, that I watched last night, this morning. But anyway, I watched it, I got the video. This is where my English, I can't English. It's like, bleh. Essentially, I've lost my train of thought. It will come back, but essentially, if someone makes you feel like shit, or upsets you, or hurts you, or just decides to be the biggest asshole that they can, because they can, even I will get this from someone who watches this video and doesn't like being called out, or doesn't like it, or whatever, hard. They'll find something they won't like. And if you look really hard, you will. But if you don't, you just enjoy it. and fucking let it wash over you, and you're like, oh great, cool. Some other content creator. What the fuck? Who cares? And I know I'm not looking dead eye into the camera, but that's okay, because like I think this is not going to be like the others. For one thing, I'm recording in the landscape with my phone, because all my other devices are either full or dead, so it's spontaneous. The point of what I'm saying is, people are going to be people being people. They're going to be having a good day. They're going to be having a shit day. They're going to be having a day that's like, could be better. Or they just had something really fucking bad happen and they don't know how to deal. And they're just like, the first person I speak to is just going to get the short end of the stick. And that's going to happen sometimes. I've had that happen. It's not fun. But what you do is you try to see if someone's, I guess this is empathy or sympathy or something, but you try to see if you can not analyze if they've had a bad day. Something might have just happened, you know, I call it giving people grace and space, especially loader drivers, because I myself was a loader driver, so I know what it's like. You're just like, please, 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 please don't hate me, but also, please don't come near me. So, give people space and grace. Grace, because you don't know what they're going through. Like, I might have had someone cut them off just as they get into work, or in the car park, or they might have found someone's left a trolley in the only car park left, and they've got no other choice. But actually, I had I intentionally drove into a parking space, had a trolley, because I knew nobody was going to take the time to park in there with the trolley. And then, as I was walking the trolley to go to a fruit market in Oakley, it got stuck. Because it was one of those magnetic Coles trolleys. And I'm like, oh my god, what the why are you doing this? And then, it's actually a homeless person, someone who was sitting in front of a cafe, who pointed out the other trolleys. I was really grateful for that. Because, pro tip, Coles black trolleys, if you're in Australia, Melbourne at least, Victoria, Coles black trolleys have magnetic wheels and they will stop and not move no matter how hard you pushed, like I did. So you have to find a separate trolley, like a Woolworths, or like, that's really the only trolley to have, Woolworths. I think that's not a magnetic black trolley. And that's almost like what you have to do with people. That's a really good metaphor. Oh my god. Downloads. It's a good metaphor because the more you push, the more you try to, it's like having an argument with someone and they're like, so they're the trolley, or we could go Christopher Nolan on it with the unstoppable force, or we love a Batman quote, The Dark Knight, of course. I do love The Dark Knight. It's such a fucking good movie. There's gonna be a lot of swearing in this vlog. I missed that one pretty much. Anyway, Batman. No, let's not spoil things. Of people who haven't seen it, there is the unstoppable force meets the immovable object. You know what's gonna happen? It's like, so this is you. This is someone who decides to take it out on you. You can either do this, which is having an argument, or you can step back, either after they've left or they've had the little interaction with you, and you can just be like, well, that sucked. That really hurt my feelings. Or, my God, that just ruined my day. Or, Jesus Christ, I must have had a really bad day. Or, that was so weird and so annoying. Jesus. And then think, why was that annoying? Why was that weird? And what because they have possibly been going through, that they just had to let it out on someone. Like we said, someone might have cut them off. Someone might have left a trolley, and it's the only car park because they're already like 10 minutes late to. Oh, I'm from personal experience. 10 minutes late to work. I hate being late for work. Something that they feel has impacted them, on top of already things that have impacted them. And they just explode. It just happens. Sometimes you implode and sometimes you explode. And it's like, sometimes other people be exploding. And then you just implode, and it's not a great time. But the important thing is to feel your feelings. If someone gets you down, try to feel, you have to trust me, it's annoying, and I'm someone who doesn't like to feel the feelings, but I'm working on that because, goddamn, it helps. Feel what you're feeling. Journaling is fantastic, even if it's a note on your phone that you just consistently write in. Analyze how it made you feel. Like, why exactly did it upset you? You could literally write what they said, and obviously, like, related happenings. And then it's like, what could have possibly made them do this? Did they have a bad day? Did something just happen to them outside the store, for example? Is something happening at home? And I mean, that's just like, that just, it ranges from like the public to the personal. Like, if they're a close friend, you could ask them, hey, I don't know if you mean to, but I feel like you took this out on me. Do you want to talk about it? Did something happen? You know, various words of your own. If it's in public, you can say, I keep saying like, that's not like, internally you can flip them off. That's what I would do. If they're just being a total trash mouth. But it's very, very important to realize when someone has something that it's a minor issue, a middle issue, or they're just not having a good time, and they might even apologize themselves after they say it, which is rare, but it can happen. Essentially, all you have to do is take a step back, journal about it if you can, and then feel your feelings, journal about it later if it's still bugging you, because it drives me, people and events and happenings can stay in your mind. Definitely talk from experience here. Don't feel bad about things. If you wished you could go back and change what you say or something today, that's what journaling is for, because then you can do that. If you feel like the way you handled the situation, even if you like meet the person again and like, I'm really sorry about the way that it's just inside out. If you meet the person again, you can apologize for the way that you handled things, and then just try again. Really, it's just TLDR or TLDL, I guess. If someone hurts you, gives you a reason to be angry, hurt, or annoyed in one way or another, and you were just like a chili sunflower, just not about your day, Stop. Breathe. Journal. If you're in a professional situation at work and you can't get out of it, just keep it mature. Because like imagine if you were shopping with your parent or caregiver or a friend and you saw them go off at someone, like an assist, like someone who's working in a shop who seemingly did nothing, and think about how embarrassed a child or the person that you're with would feel, and maybe even how scared a child might feel. Because you have to remember, in the moment, you may not think about everyone. If you're loud enough, everyone will watch and turn and watch you. I mean, you can also not care what people think, but the point is, if you've taken your time out to go and speak harshly to someone who didn't deserve it, you've got to think about that. Because what in you felt that that other person warranted that kind of reaction? Because I've had that happen in retail. It's not great. And you're just like, right, what did I do? I just existed and you had a problem. That happens a lot. That happens more than you think it would. But the point is, I've lost my point. Sometimes. It just happens. Anyway, if I had to give you 5 steps on how to deal with someone, or originally it was don't let someone upset you. If I had to give you 5 steps on how to not react, or if someone upsets you, how to give you 5 ways to cope. Number 1, if you can, if the conflict is very quick and short and it's over, first of all, take a deep breath. So breathe in from your stomach, push your stomach all the way out. You can't see it on camera, but like you can see how I like adjusted how I sat. Hold, so you can count up to the count of 5. 4, 5, thereabouts. Hold for like 1 digit longer. So like if you breathe into it for 4, hold for 5. And then breathe out to 7, thereabouts, like 1 digit more. So and then like making like a noise, an audible noise like that when you sigh. Because I learned that in drama. I did not realize that actually is a relaxing thing. Shout out to Russ. She was the Bagriana Popova. Bagriana Popov. Bagriana Popov. La Trobe University. Beautiful lady. Yes. I don't know where I got the Popova from, but Bagriana Popov. She is very good at what she does. Essentially, it helps release, and then doing other research, watching a lot of other videos, it actually releases stress. So the first thing I would suggest is, number 1, take a big deep breath in, hold it for count to the count of 4 if you can, or just fill your stomach up to it, like popping out. Hold it for at least 4 seconds, and then breathe out slowly for 1 minute, 1 second longer than you held it in for. And then do a big sigh with the noise. to get away from the conflicts. If, say, this happened in store, take a break. Some will let you have 15, some will let you have 5, and journal in that time, either on your phone or in a physical journal. Physical is better because then you can go back and see it and you're not like, oh, social media, which is like the next thing you're going to click on because brains. I also say a lot. This is going to happen. So breathe. Physically remove yourself from the situation. Digital journal, whether digital or physical. I find having a journal in the car helps. I find, because I did all these things. I didn't breathe as much as I should have, but I definitely didn't step out as much as I should have, but did the other two. Okay, and then, so when you're journaling, I will need to eat soon. When you are journaling, try to think about all angles of the conflicts, all angles of the situation. Because sometimes there is no reason. They've just cracked it because, I don't know, they're upset, they're annoyed, they can't get a refund. Mainly because the shop I worked at didn't offer full refunds unless you were at the regular store, and we could offer you like a credit note, which is basically the equivalent of a gift card. And yeah, pretty much. And or you could exchange. So if you can't find a reason, just analyze how you feel, how it made you feel, and how to sort of, if it happens again in the future, you now have like an action plan or words. So writing down how you did react, how you would have liked to react, and how you felt the situation would have gone either way. And then number 5 would be take another breath or have a little like something to re-energize yourself. Meditation is fantastic. I wish I did more of it. I do need to do more of that, and I will. Still a bit of meditation, and this is gonna sound like so dumb, but because it's like, you expect me to do that? Which number 5 is try to forgive them, and so it's from Moonology. So I forgive, probably gonna mess it up, but I forgive you with love and I let you go, because every interaction is a lesson, has a lesson in it, no matter how vague or awful, or like you'll think back on it and be like, oh wow, that actually could be really useful in the future. Oh wow, like that actually really helped me get over this specific thing that might be happening somewhere else in your life. Because people are mirrors. And this is, like, I listen to a lot of Chloe Taylor. So this is a lot of Chloe Taylor and Esther Taro and Reem Ismail, which is the wife of the Taro channel. And some of my own knowledge and reactions to things, and it's like, oh, experience. But yeah, that's pretty much it, and I'm gonna close this video now because it's like 33:11 on the clock. Ooh. Oh, I need some water. I've been talking for half an hour. Oh wow. Slowly devolving into Owen Wilson. Oh wow. Oh wow. Yeah. Anyway, that is my first video for the vlog, I guess. Oh my god. Whew. I'm gonna continue this. I don't know how consistent or whatever it'll be, but like me just talking to the camera and being all like, hello, advice. Welcome to my life. Alright. I love you all. Have a good day. If not, just avoid. If you know something upsets you, try not to. Like, if you know something distinct is going to annoy you and then upset your day, try to avoid doing that thing and find alternatives as much as possible. Yeah. Okay. Try to have a good day. If not, forgive them, let them go, fuck them off. You know? As the parody of Let It Go, it would be like, fuck it all, fuck it off. Let it go. Forgive and bless them with love, because they might have something that reflected on them and the same thing happened. And it's all a cycle, and people dicks sometimes, and it happens. Doesn't matter if they have dicks or not, they are fucking oof sometimes. That is all. I am going to stop this before it ruins it takes up all of my camera space. Leave a comment down below if this helped. It might just be a ramble. That might just be what you're after. And yeah, bye.